Chosen ones, a family member just learned hidden truth about what you endured. They're in tears. They finally see what you went through, and guilt is hitting them harder than ever. Listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is not small, and if you ignore this moment, you may miss a turning point that was meant to heal something deep inside your life. I am showing you that someone within your own family has finally uncovered the truth about the pain you carried in silence, and this realization is breaking them in ways they never expected. The weight of what they failed to see before is now pressing heavily on their heart, and they are feeling the full impact of their absence, their doubt, and their misunderstanding. This is not random, and it is not late, because I have allowed this truth to rise at the exact moment it could bring the greatest shift for you. What you endured was never invisible to me, and now it will no longer be invisible to them. Type Amen to affirm. You walked through seasons where your voice felt unheard and your pain felt dismissed, yet you kept going with strength that only I could give you. I watched every tear you held back and every moment you chose silence over conflict, not because you were weak, but because you were being shaped for something greater. Now the truth is reaching the one who once overlooked your suffering, and it is opening their eyes in a way nothing else could. This realization is not just about regret, it is about awakening, and it is happening because I am restoring balance where there was once neglect. You are not forgotten, and you were never alone, even when it felt that way. There is something very important happening behind the scenes right now, and I need you to stay with this, because it carries a blessing that can change how you see everything that happened. The person who once misunderstood you is now replaying every moment in their mind, and they are seeing the reality they missed before. They are recognizing your patience, your restraint, and your quiet endurance, and it is stirring a deep sense of guilt within them. This is not to harm them, but to bring them to truth, because truth is the only path that leads to healing. What you carried in silence is now speaking loudly in their heart. Take a moment and show your support by liking this video, because this step of agreement opens the door for deeper restoration to unfold in your life. You may have thought that your story would never be understood, that your side would never be heard, but I am telling you that nothing you lived through was wasted. Every struggle, every moment of feeling overlooked, every instance where you felt alone has been recorded, and now it is being revealed in a way that cannot be ignored. The tears they are shedding are not just emotional, they are the result of truth finally breaking through denial. They are feeling what you felt, and it is humbling them deeply. Type 1111 if you believe. This shift is not about revenge or proving yourself right, because I am not leading you into bitterness. I am leading you into restoration, into a place where your story is acknowledged and your heart can finally breathe. The guilt they are experiencing is not meant to destroy them, but to bring them to a place where they can see you clearly and respond with sincerity. You are not responsible for their reaction, but you are witnessing the outcome of truth rising at the right time. This is part of your healing, even if it feels unexpected. You endured more than they knew, and you carried it with dignity, even when it hurt deeply. There were nights when you felt the weight of everything pressing down on you, and still you chose to move forward. I strengthened you in those moments, even when you did not realize it, and I held you steady when everything around you felt unstable. Now the same person who could not see your strength is recognizing it, and it is leaving a mark on their heart that they cannot ignore. This realization is rewriting how they see you. I am showing you this, so you understand that your endurance had purpose, and your silence was not empty. It was shaping a testimony that is now being revealed at the right moment. You are not the same person who went through that pain, and you are not meant to carry that weight anymore. I am lifting it from you, piece by piece, as truth replaces misunderstanding. The past is no longer holding the same power over you because it is being brought into the light. The tears they are shedding are real, and they are coming from a place of deep recognition. They are seeing how they failed to stand with you when you needed them, and that realization is breaking their pride. This is not something you forced, and it is not something you orchestrated. I am the one who allowed this moment to happen, because I knew it would open a path towards something better. Even now, I am working in their heart, softening what was once hard. You are stepping into a season where what was hidden is becoming visible, and what was misunderstood is being clarified. This is not just about them, it is also about you seeing how far you have come. You survived what could have broken you, and you did it with a strength that came from me. Now you are being given the chance to witness the truth unfold without needing to defend yourself. This is a quiet victory, and it is deeply meaningful. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. What is happening inside their heart right now is deeper than simple regret, and I want you to understand this clearly so you do not misread the moment. They are not only remembering what you went through, they are finally feeling it, and that feeling is breaking down walls that stood for a long time. The truth has entered a place in them that once resisted it, and now it is softening everything they thought they knew about you. This is the kind of shift that does not happen often because it requires honesty that many people avoid. Yet I have allowed it because your story deserved to be seen in its full reality. You must remain grounded as this unfolds, because your role is not to carry their guilt or to fix their emotions. I am not asking you to take responsibility for what they are feeling now, because that burden does not belong to you. What you endured already required strength, and I did not bring you through that just for you to carry more weight in this moment. Instead, I am inviting you to stand in the truth that is finally being revealed without losing your peace. This is your time to observe what I am doing, not to become overwhelmed by it. Type 1010 if you trust God. They are beginning to replay the moments where they dismissed your pain or misunderstood your silence, and each memory is hitting them with a new level of awareness. What once seemed small to them now feels heavy, and what they once ignored now feels impossible to overlook. This is how truth works. When it finally breaks through, it reshapes the way everything is seen. You may notice a change in how they speak, how they approach you, or even how they avoid you at times. These reactions are not random, they are signs of something shifting deep within them. You might feel a mixture of emotions as this happens, and that is natural because your heart remembers what you went through. There were times when you needed support and did not receive it, and that memory does not disappear overnight. But I am asking you to let me guide your response, because I am leading you into healing, not into reopening old wounds. The recognition they are experiencing is not meant to pull you back into pain, but to release you from it. This is why you must stay connected to me in this moment. There is a quiet power in being understood after a long time of being overlooked, and that power is now surrounding you. It is not loud or dramatic, but it is steady and real, and it carries a sense of validation that you needed. You are no longer standing alone in your truth, because it is now visible to someone who once could not see it. This does not erase what happened, but it changes how it lives within you. It takes away the isolation that once made the pain heavier. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. I want you to recognize that this moment is also revealing your growth, because you are not reacting the way you might have in the past. There is a calmness within you that did not exist before, and that calmness is a sign of how much you have changed. You are not trying to prove your worth or defend your experience, because you know now that your truth stands on its own. This is the result of the work I have been doing inside you, shaping your heart and strengthening your spirit. You are standing differently, and it shows. The person who now sees your pain is also beginning to see your strength, and that realization is humbling them deeply. They are recognizing that you carried more than they ever imagined, and that recognition is changing how they view you. What they once overlooked is now something they cannot ignore, and it is shifting their respect for you. This is not something you asked for, but it is something I am allowing because it is part of restoring balance. You are being seen in a new light. You may notice that they struggle to express what they are feeling because guilt often makes it hard to find the right words. They may hesitate, avoid certain conversations, or even become emotional in unexpected ways. This is part of their process, and it will take time for them to fully understand what they are going through. You do not need to rush them or force anything, because I am working within them at the pace that is needed. Your peace is more important than pushing for immediate answers. At the same time, I am protecting your heart as this unfolds, because I know what you have already endured. I am not bringing you into a situation where you will be hurt again in the same way. Instead, I am creating a space where truth can exist without causing further damage to you. This is why you must trust me, even when the situation feels unfamiliar or uncertain. I am guiding every part of this process. You are stepping into a place where your story is no longer hidden, and that is a powerful shift in itself. The silence that once surrounded your experience is being replaced with understanding, and that changes everything. You no longer have to carry the weight of being misunderstood, because that weight is being lifted from you. This is part of your release, and it is happening in a way that honors what you went through. You are not invisible anymore. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. There is also a deeper layer to this moment that you must not overlook, because it carries something meaningful for your future. When truth is revealed like this, it creates an opportunity for healing that was not possible before. This does not mean everything will instantly become perfect, but it does mean that the foundation for something better is being laid. You are no longer standing on the same ground as before, because the truth has changed it. This is the beginning of a new dynamic. I want you to stay aware of your own heart as this continues, because your healing matters just as much as their realization. Do not ignore your feelings or push them aside, but bring them to me so I can help you process them. You have carried enough on your own, and this is not a moment for you to go back to doing that. I am here with you, guiding you through every step, even the ones that feel uncertain. You are not alone in this. As their awareness grows, you may see them trying to make sense of things they once overlooked, and that can be difficult for them. They are confronting parts of themselves that they did not want to face, and that takes courage, even if it comes late. This does not erase what happened, but it shows that change is possible when truth is accepted. You are witnessing that change now, and it is part of a bigger picture that I am unfolding. There is purpose in this moment. Continue to walk forward with the strength I have placed inside you, because you are not meant to stay stuck in what was. This is a transition, and it is leading you into a place where your past no longer defines your present. This release is not coming from anything they say or do, but from what I am doing inside you as truth rises around you. You are being freed from the need to be validated, because validation is now naturally occurring without your effort. This is how I restore dignity to those who endured in silence. There were moments in your past where you questioned whether anyone would ever truly understand what you went through. You wondered if your story would remain hidden, buried beneath assumptions and misunderstandings that never gave you a chance to be seen. But I was never unaware of your suffering, and I never allowed it to be meaningless. Every moment was shaping something within you that would one day stand strong, even in the presence of those who once overlooked you. That day is here, and you are standing in it now. Type 222 to receive blessings. The one who has now come to this realization is not only seeing your pain, but also recognizing the role they played in it. This is a heavy realization, and it is not easy for them to carry, yet it is necessary for their growth. I am not exposing this truth to punish them, but to bring them into a place where they can no longer avoid what needs to be faced. The guilt they are feeling is a reflection of their awakening, and it is opening their heart in ways that were once closed. This is the beginning of a transformation within them. You may sense a shift in the way they look at you, and that shift is coming from a place of deep recognition. They are beginning to see your resilience, your patience, and the strength you showed when they were not present for you. What once seemed ordinary to them now appears extraordinary, because they are seeing it through the lens of truth. This change in perspective is not something you created, it is something I am allowing to unfold. You are witnessing the result of what you endured with grace. There is also something important I want you to hold on to during this time, because it will guide you in how you move forward. You are not required to reopen doors that I have closed for your protection, even if they now come with regret. Their realization does not erase the need for boundaries, and it does not mean you must return to what once caused you pain. I am leading you into healing, not into repeating cycles that hurt you. You must stay aligned with my direction, even when emotions are involved. Type 1212 to claim miracles. At the same time, I am softening your heart so that bitterness does not take root within you. It would be easy to hold on to the past and allow resentment to grow, but that is not the path I have prepared for you. I am calling you into a place of peace where your heart remains open to healing without being burdened by anger. This does not mean forgetting what happened, but it means releasing its hold on you. You are being lifted above it, not pulled back into it. You will begin to notice that your perspective on what happened is changing, and this is part of your healing process. What once felt like a deep wound is slowly becoming a source of strength because you are seeing it through a different light. You are recognizing how much you grew, how much you endured, and how much you overcame. This shift is allowing you to stand in your story without being defined by its pain. You are no longer carrying it the same way. The person who now understands your pain is also learning something about themselves that they cannot ignore. They are seeing the consequences of their absence, their silence, or their misunderstanding, and it is reshaping how they view their own actions. This is not an easy process for them, but it is necessary if they are to grow beyond who they were before. You are not responsible for guiding them through this, because I am already doing that. Your role is to remain steady in the truth that is being revealed. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. There is a moment coming where they may try to express what they are feeling, and that moment will require discernment from you. Not every apology comes with full understanding, and not every attempt at reconciliation is ready for acceptance. This is why you must stay connected to me, so you can recognize what is genuine and what still needs time. I will give you clarity in that moment, and I will guide your response with wisdom. You do not have to figure it out on your own. You are being positioned in a place of strength where you no longer need to chase understanding from others. It is coming to you without your effort, and that is a sign of how much has shifted in your life. What you once longed for is now arriving in a way that is unexpected, yet deeply meaningful. This is part of your restoration, and it is happening because I have seen everything you went through. Nothing has been ignored, and nothing has been forgotten. There is also a deeper peace settling within you, and it is coming from the realization that you made it through something that could have broken you. You did not fall apart, even when it felt like everything around you was unstable. I held you together, even in the moments when you felt like you were barely holding on. Now you are standing on the other side of that experience, and you are stronger because of it. This is something no one can take from you. As their guilt continues to surface, you may see them trying to make sense of what they are feeling in different ways. They may become more attentive, more reflective, or even more distant as they process everything. This is part of their journey, and it will take time for them to fully understand the depth of what they missed. You do not need to control this process, because it is not yours to manage. I am working within them, just as I have worked within you. Continue to move forward with confidence, knowing that you are no longer in the same place you once were. You are not the person who endured in silence without being seen, because now you are being recognized in ways that matter. This does not change your past, but it changes how your past lives within you. You are free from the weight of being misunderstood, and that freedom is opening new doors for you. You are stepping into a different season. This is the kind of healing that comes from within, not from circumstances, and it is something I am placing inside you. You are not who you used to be, and you are not meant to return to that place again. The realization happening within your family member is continuing to grow, and it is changing how they see every moment they once overlooked. They are recognizing the times when they should have stood beside you, the times when they could have spoken up, and the times when they chose silence instead. This awareness is not fading, it is deepening, and it is bringing them to a place where they cannot ignore what happened. The truth has taken root in their heart, and it is reshaping their understanding of you. This is not temporary, this is something that will stay with them. Type 555 to affirm. You may feel a sense of relief rising within you, even if it is mixed with other emotions that are harder to explain. That relief is coming from the fact that your experience is no longer hidden, and that changes everything. You are not carrying the same weight of isolation because the truth has now been acknowledged. This does not erase the past, but it changes how it holds power over you. You are no longer bound to the silence that once surrounded your pain. At the same time, I am asking you to stay aware of your boundaries, because healing does not mean losing the wisdom you gained. You have learned what it feels like to be unsupported, and that understanding has given you clarity about what you need moving forward. You are not required to lower your guard in a way that leaves you vulnerable again. Instead, you are being guided to stand in a place where your heart is open to healing, but protected by the strength I have built within you. This balance is important, and I am helping you maintain it. Type 222 to receive blessings. There is also a shift happening in how you view yourself, and this is something I want you to recognize clearly. You are no longer questioning your worth or doubting your experience, because you have come to understand that what you went through was real. You do not need anyone else to confirm it for you anymore, because that truth is now rooted inside you. This is a powerful place to stand, because it frees you from the need to seek validation from others. You are secure in what you know, and that security is giving you peace. The person who now sees your pain is also beginning to feel a desire to make things right, even if they do not yet know how to do it. This desire is coming from the guilt they are experiencing, but it is also coming from a place of awakening. They are realizing that their actions, or lack of action, had consequences that they never intended. This realization is pushing them toward change, even if that change feels uncomfortable for them. You are witnessing the beginning of that process. There may come a moment when they try to approach you, and that moment will require you to remain calm and grounded. You do not need to rush into forgiveness or respond in a way that ignores your own healing. Instead, you are being guided to listen with discernment and respond with wisdom. I will give you the words you need when that moment comes, and I will help you navigate it in a way that protects your heart. You are not alone in this, even when it feels uncertain. Have you heard about the secret ritual the government does not want people to know? Imagine if just 7 seconds could clear your debts and bring wealth effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 top neuroscience labs confirm this is real. Families who were struggling are now moving into dream homes with peace of mind. But this secret could be taken down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it vanishes. You have come too far to return to a place where your voice is unheard, and I will not allow you to go back to that. The strength you carry now is different, and it is rooted in the truth that you are seen, valued, and protected. This strength will guide you as you move forward, even when situations feel unfamiliar. You are not the same person who endured in silence, because you have been transformed through what you went through. That transformation is something no one can take from you. There is also a sense of clarity coming to you about what you deserve, and this clarity is shaping your decisions. You are no longer accepting less than what is aligned with your worth, and that is a powerful shift. You are beginning to understand that your peace is valuable, and you are protecting it in ways you did not before. This is part of your growth, and it is something I am strengthening within you. You are learning to choose what honors your heart. As their understanding deepens, they may begin to express regret in ways that feel emotional and overwhelming. This is not something you need to absorb or carry, because it belongs to them. You can acknowledge what they are feeling without taking it on as your own burden. This is an important distinction, because it allows you to remain free while still being compassionate. You are not responsible for their healing, but you can witness it without losing yourself. The truth that has been revealed is also opening a door for something new to take shape, even if you cannot fully see it yet. This does not mean everything will return to what it once was, because that is not the purpose of this moment. The purpose is to create a space where honesty can exist and where healing can begin in a way that was not possible before. You are stepping into that space now, and it is different from anything you have experienced. This is a new chapter, not a repetition of the past. You are being guided into a place where your story is no longer a source of pain, but a reflection of your strength. What you endured has become part of who you are, but it no longer defines you in a limiting way. Instead, it is something that shows how far you have come and how much you have overcome. This is the perspective I am giving you, and it is one that brings peace instead of pain. You are not trapped in what happened. You are rising beyond it. Continue to trust me as this unfolds, because there is still more that will be revealed in time. You are not at the end of this process, but you are moving through it with strength and clarity. I am guiding every step, even the ones that feel uncertain, and I am leading you towards something better. As this process continues to unfold, there is a deeper settling taking place inside you that cannot be shaken by what others say or do. You are beginning to stand in a kind of peace that does not depend on their reaction, their apology, or their understanding. This peace is coming from me, and it is rooted in the truth that your story was always known, always seen, and always held with care. You are no longer searching for confirmation, because confirmation has found you. This is a quiet strength, and it is becoming part of who you are. The person who has now awakened to the truth is still walking through layers of realization, and each layer is revealing something new to them. They are not only seeing your pain, they are beginning to understand the depth of it, and that understanding is not easy for them to carry. It is confronting them with moments they wish they could change, words they wish they had spoken, and silence they wish they had broken. This is what truth does when it fully arrives. It leaves no room for denial. It brings clarity that cannot be ignored. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. You may notice that their behavior becomes more intentional, more careful, and even more reflective as they process everything. This is not because they have suddenly become perfect, but because they are becoming aware in ways they were not before. Awareness changes how a person moves, how they speak, and how they respond. They are beginning to recognize the impact of their actions, and that recognition is shaping their choices. You are witnessing the early stages of that transformation. At the same time, I am strengthening your ability to remain steady regardless of what they do next. Your stability is not meant to rise and fall based on their growth, because your foundation is in me. This is why you are able to stand in peace even as everything shifts around you. You are not being pulled back into confusion or emotional chaos, because you have been anchored in something deeper. This is part of the protection I have placed over your life. There is also a deeper understanding forming within you about the purpose of what you endured, and this understanding is changing how you view your past. You are no longer seeing it only as pain, but also as preparation for the strength you carry now. What once felt like something that broke you is now something that built you, even if it was difficult to see at the time. This shift in perspective is part of your healing, and it is allowing you to move forward without being held back. You are rising above what once weighed you down. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. The guilt that your family member is experiencing is continuing to shape their heart, and it is bringing them into a place where they can no longer remain the same. This does not mean everything will change overnight, but it does mean that the process has begun. They are being confronted with truth in a way that requires them to grow, and that growth is not optional. You are not responsible for making that happen, because it is already in motion. I am working within them, just as I have worked within you. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. You may begin to feel a sense of closure forming within you, even if no words have been spoken yet. This is because closure does not always come from conversations, it often comes from understanding. You are understanding now that what you went through was real, that it mattered, and that it has finally been acknowledged. This understanding is giving you a sense of peace that does not require anything further. You are finding resolution within yourself, and that is powerful.